Picture a classroom. The teacher asks students to sit quietly. Most obey. But imagine another scene, a robber demanding money from a shopkeeper at gunpoint. In both cases, someone is exercising power. But why do we accept the teacher's authority while we resist the robber's force? This difference lies at the very core of political science, the relationship between power and authority. Welcome back to the Learning Studio. You're watching our political science series, and today's lecture is on power and authority, two concepts that remain the backbone of understanding how states, leaders, and institutions function. And don't forget, in our next episode, we'll explore one of the most pressing tensions of our time, nationalism versus globalism, where identity and global interconnection collide. What is power? At its simplest, power is the ability to make others do what you want, whether they like it or not. Political scientists often define power as the ability to influence outcomes and control resources. Power can be coercive, using force or threats, economic, controlling wealth, or soft power, influencing through culture, persuasion, or values. Every political system is built on the struggle for power: who has it, how it's distributed, and how it's challenged. What is authority? Authority, on the other hand, is power that is seen as legitimate. It's not just force. It's the right to rule, accepted by the people. Max Weber, one of the founders of sociology, famously described three types of authority. Traditional authority, based on customs and traditions, like monarchies or tribal leaders. Charismatic authority, based on personal qualities of a leader, like Gandhi, Mandela, or Martin Luther King Jr. Legal rational authority, based on laws, rules, and institutions, the foundation of modern states. Why the difference matters. The difference between power and authority is crucial. A dictator may use raw power to suppress opposition, but without legitimacy, that rule is fragile. A democratic leader, however, holds authority because people recognize their right to govern through free elections. When authority collapses, states often descend into chaos, revolutions, or authoritarian takeovers. Power and authority today. In the 21st century, the dynamics of power and authority are changing. Governments are challenged not only by domestic opposition, but also by global corporations, social movements, and digital platforms. Social media has become a new arena of power where legitimacy can be built or destroyed overnight. Understanding power and authority helps us analyze everything from authoritarian regimes to democratic resilience. The lesson is clear: power explains control, authority explains legitimacy. Together, they define how societies are governed, how institutions endure, and why people obey or resist political orders. And that's today's lecture on power and authority, the foundation of all politics, from classrooms to parliaments, from revolutions to social media. In our next episode, we'll zoom out to a global scale and tackle a debate that shapes our century: nationalism versus globalism. Should our loyalty be to the nation-state or to a connected world? How do migration, identity, and geopolitics fuel this tension? This is the Learning Studio, where learning never stops. See you in the next episode.